Hi, it's Patrick Cranston of Cranston IT with your Bionic Business vlog. It's my passion to help you use technology to make your business faster, stronger, better. And so today I'm back and I am going to be unboxing my brand new Apple Pencil. So this just came in. I got it in, haven't even taken it out of the box yet, so I'm going to open it up here and we'll see how easy it is to pair and how it works with the new iPad. I'm also interested to see how it compares to the old Apple Pencil. But before I do that, I want to mention one thing that I forgot in yesterday's video about the iPad. It's a pretty important feature, or change I should say, to the iPad that you may want to be aware of. So with the new iPad, I'm going to hold it up here, there is a new connector in the bottom. This is a USB-C connector now. No longer uses Lightning that all the previous iPads have used for this last several generations, as well as all the iPhones. So the only problem I found with this is that it when you try to connect it, you have to have its own cable, its own charging cable. So on my desk I have a couple of Lightning cables that I use to charge my different, phones, iPads, keyboard, trackpad, that sort of thing. And now I do have to add a new cable to that mix because it does require USB-C. Apple went with USB-C because it allows you to do some cool things like directly attach external cameras like professional cameras and external monitors that support USB 3 or USB-C 3 to the iPad. So you can, it has some good reasons for doing it, but it will be something you want to take into account that you have to have slightly different cable now for charging the iPad. So let's take a look at the pencil. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Apple, tilt the screen down here just a little bit. Apple gives us a nice little tab to pull the plastic off of the pencil. Just going to open that up and pull the little tab. There's a tab here on the end too for pulling it out, which is very nice. And take a look at it and open it up. And so here's the pencil, and it also has plastic wrapped on it. So if you look, it is pretty similar to the previous pencil. I've got both of them here. I'm going to try and hold them up here so you can see them. So from a size standpoint, it's not quite as long. The old pencil is on top. It's not quite as long as the old pencil, and that's because the old pencil had a Lightning connector at the top that you would use for charging it, and a little cap that would always like to get lost. So that's gone, which I think is a good plus. The new pencil charges just by connecting to the side of the iPad. So I'm going to open up the iPad here, and I'm just going to attach the pencil right to the side. It clips on nice and snugly to the side of the iPad, which is really nice. And as soon as it's connected to the iPad, it starts charging. And if you notice, the pencil on one side, the side that says Apple Pencil on it, is actually flattened. So it's slightly flattened on that side. That's the side that connects to the iPad. So really you can connect, as you can see, I can, it comes off easy enough if I want it to, but it doesn't really just fall off on its own. It's nice and attached there. So, and when you attach it, it actually tells you that the iPad Pencil is attached. If you look here, it gives you a little representation on the screen of the iPad Pencil showing you that it's connected. And it asked me, this is the first time I've ever connected my iPad Pencil, so it gives me a message here on the screen asking me if I want to connect. So I'm going to connect my iPad Pencil, and it takes me through the setup screen. Tells me that there's double tap, so you can double tap on the Apple Pencil to switch between the tool or the eraser. And so if I'm just drawing on the Apple Pencil, drawing with the Apple Pencil, I tap twice on the pencil, and then it turns into an eraser, which that's a really neat feature. So it works very nicely. I'm just trying it out here. I know it's a little hard to see. But just using the Apple's Notes app here to create and it works very well, nice and smooth. Pretty much the use of it appears to be pretty similar to the original Apple Pencil, which was very good. I don't notice any real difference there. but it's definitely nice. The double tap to go to the eraser is really nice, because a lot of times I found when you're using drawing apps, I use the Apple Pencil a lot for taking notes. If you wanted to erase something, you had to go and tap the palette on the screen, then select the eraser, then erase, then tap the palette on the screen again, go back to the drawing tool. Now just a quick double tap on the pencil with your finger solves that problem. So overall, I feel like the Apple Pencil is a great upgrade. I really like the fact that you can just, snap it right onto the iPad. And what's great about that is when you do, now that it's connected, if I take it off and I put it on the iPad, it pops up with a little thing that shows me how much battery power is left on the iPad, and that's the fact that it's charging. So it tells me or how much battery power is left on the pencil in the fact that the pencil itself is charging. So that's a nice feature. And I'm really looking forward to this, because as anybody who works with me knows, I am constantly leaving my original Apple Pencil at clients because I'm writing, and I'm oftentimes moving around the office, writing things down. I'll set that pencil down and I end up leaving it. So hopefully, now that I can just attach it right to the iPad, I won't lose it as much as I did before, and I won't have to be making return trips just to pick up my Apple Pencil. If you like this video, please like and share this in your social media channels. If you have feedback or a question, please post a comment or send an email to ask@cranstonit.com, and I'll try to answer it in a future video.